told you on Instagram to send me your assumptions about me, and well, this is how it went. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, and this week's video is going to be a little bit different. This week's video is going to be about me. Well, every video is about me and clothes, but this video is going to be about assumptions that you have about me, and I'm very, very scared to do this because I went on my IG story, left y'all a little Dropbox, and asked y'all to throw assumptions that y'all had about me my way, and y'all went pretty hard. I have not gone through every single one of them, but today we're about to find out what y'all think about me, what assumptions y'all have about me. So before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed or you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell right next to it to get notified every single time I do upload a new video. And yeah guys, let's see how bad y'all came at me. Okay guys, so I am gonna have pretty good amount of assumptions. I'm probably not gonna get through all of them just because I did do this like 2 times, like different weeks or different days. I can't remember. I did do it a little bit like a couple weeks back. I wasn't ready to do this because I had other videos in mind, but yeah, let's get started guys. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can today, and we can always go back to video number 2. But for today's video, the first assumption that I have that I randomly picked is you like black men only. I get this a lot. Like, I don't know why I get this often, but to be completely honest, I have never dated a person of color. And to be specific, like they said, I just don't like saying that word a lot. But yes, I have not dated outside my, I guess, my ethnicity. I say I don't like Mexican men, Hispanic men. I just say that just because son bien volados, and pues ya con que sean bien volados, ¿verdad? Eso es like, that's enough. But I always end up dating a Hispanic. In high school, I did date like 2 white boys. And yeah, like other than white men or Hispanic men, I have not dated anything other than that. But yeah, it's not like I pick who I want to date or who I want to talk to. It's just like I'm attracted to them, and like that's how I start talking to them. I don't pick and choose like, ooh, I want to talk to that guy, because when I do pick, they don't end up liking me. So I just let them come to me, and if I kind of vibe with them, then we could take it a step further. Next one that we have is independent mother that's all about business, self-love, and growth. That is very true. I like to say that I am a quite good, great independent mother, that it's all about self-love, because I promote that a lot. I tell people, like, try to people to get where I am at this point in life. I went through some stuff that made me the person that I am today, and I wouldn't change it for the world, as in like the person I am today. Not to go through those things, but it made me a strong person. It made me love myself. I learned to love myself. I'm learning to love myself. And a couple of years back, I couldn't have said the same thing. And I am all about growth. I am all about trying to do more things in life, not stay at the same spot. I don't want to be comfortable. I want to go and get more and more and more. And I do it because of my kid, because of my daughter. But yeah, I've always been a go-getter. I've always loved myself, but now I do. Oh my God, I am dead at this. Hot AF in the morning, LOL. You even LOL'd. This person that said this LOL'd because that is not true. I am probably the most ugliest person that you will ever wake up to. You do not want to wake up to me, much less sleep next to me because I sleep so crazy. But yeah, I don't think anybody is hot in the morning. I don't think that's a possible thing. But moving on, the next one is, I need to go through them because I had a lot of them like asking me on dates and like telling me you're perfect, which I'm not. But let's find another one. You have an OnlyFans. Guys, I get asked this a lot. Do you have one? When are you gonna make one? Are you ever gonna make one? And no, I do not have one. I do not have an OnlyFans, and I won't be doing that. So please get that out of your head because that is not something that I want in my life. So yeah, nope. Okay, next assumption about me is you seem to be very sweet and fun to go out with. Honestly, I feel like when I go out or hang out with my friends, we always end up having a good time. I don't know if it's like just because of the friends I have and like the people I pick, like I vibe with them and like I know, like I just lucky enough to like know the people that are fun. That sounds weird, but yeah, like I'm not saying I'm fine, but I have been told I'm fun to go out with, I'm fun to hang out with. So thank you very much to whoever said that. Next assumption is a very, very juicy one. And it, of course, it has to come from a girl. I have never gotten hate from a girl till probably this day. The most hate that I get is from men. Comments, DMs. I don't know if they feel like I rejected them or that's how they feel the need to come to me to get the attention that they want. But never in my life towards social media or like people that I don't know have I gotten the hate, especially ever since my account started growing. It has been nothing but men. But we have a hating person that apparently follows me, and I found out that she followed me. This person, her assumption was, probably don't know how to cook/clean. All you're good for is showing ass, which isn't a job. So I'm gonna tell you something about my childhood. Let's go way back because this assumption did bother me, even though they're assumptions. I've had a couple comments from this girl just coming at me. So I guess she just thought that this was a perfect time to throw this out there. But this is not the first time that she does it. Because she had been doing it probably like a week before I started this. A little bit about my childhood. I don't like talking about this because I don't know, it gets me very emotional. So sorry if I do get emotional. I'm already getting emotional. I would say that I had to baby grow up a little bit faster than my other siblings. Probably me, my brother, like my oldest brother and I had to grow up a little bit faster than my other siblings. We are 5 in total. And our family was separated. And I'm not gonna get too much into detail towards that, but long story short, I was here with my dad and I was probably like a freshman. He's the one that taught me how to cook. Obviously, you don't have to be taught how to clean because you see your mom growing up doing it, or it's common sense. So he did not have to teach me how to clean, but he did have to teach me how to wash, and my mom also taught me how to wash as well. But my dad is the one that taught me how to clean, because whenever our family was separated, I was over here in school, here in the United States in school. And yes, I was born and raised here, before you start coming at me asking me those questions. I had to take care, since my mom wasn't here, not for reasons of them not wanting to be together, for other reasons. I had to cook, clean, wash for all my siblings, and for my dad. He's the one that like taught me how to cook, so whenever I would wake up on the weekends, mainly on weekends, because during school days I would have breakfast at school. Probably the one that we had to worry about having breakfast was my little sister, like at home. But me and my twin and my other siblings were like, we would have breakfast at school. Like we would get up early, and I was good at getting up early. Like I always had to go like all ready to school. So I only had to worry about lunch and dinner when I came home from, mainly dinner when I came home from school, because by that time it's already like towards dinner time. But on the weekends it was breakfast and all that stuff. I had to wash their clothes, I had to clean the house, and I was the one that would take care of them. Obviously my dad was around too, but he had to work, so whenever he had to work, I was like the one there, like, you know, in charge or whatever. My older brother and my dad always had to work. But yeah, I was the one that cooked, cleaned. I was in a relationship for 7 years, for about 7 years straight, no breaks, no nothing. And that's my daughter's dad. So I also cooked, cleaned, and I was mostly a stay-at-home mom. And yeah, like I don't know where people get where I don't cook or clean, and all I know is how to shake outs, but I know how to do a lot of things. I also did go to school, and I went for like a semester to get my foot in the door. Well, not foot in the door, because I already threw myself in there. I was getting my prereqs for nursing, but then I was pregnant with my daughter and I stopped. And then a little bit after having my daughter, I was like, okay, well, I didn't really get into nursing, like into like doing my prereqs and how I wanted it, and like get into all that stuff, like all the process. So I was like, let's do something to see if I really like it. So I ended up getting myself into a 10th month program of medical assistant, and I finished that, graduated. I did like it, but didn't like the pay so much. But that is another video probably, because we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, I went to school. I know how to cook and clean, and trust me, I do way more than just showing ass. Another assumption about me, which I think is so funny, and it's probably like because I like it, that you're a midget and you're about 5'1". Guys, I am 5'2". It's not a big difference, but I am short. I feel like I look a lot shorter on my social media, but yeah, guys, I'm 5'2". Probably doesn't beat the midget part, but my drink probably already watered down. Okay, next assumption is you appear shy, but you are a true blast to hang with. Very true. I can be a shy person. It depends. Most of the time, probably like when I have a few drinks on me, I'm not that shy. But if I don't know you, I am shy, and I just have to warm up. It doesn't take so much for me to warm up, but I don't know you, and I kind of have to read you. And that way I'm comfortable. I guess it's all about being comfortable around you. It's how much of a person you get, like how much of me you get. I could be like the goofiest person. I could be the craziest, random, embarrassing person. It just depends on you. But the shy part is true. I just gotta warm up. Next assumption I have is you only like your small circle and don't like to change that easily. And honestly, that is very true. It's very scary nowadays to like meet new people, and like I have my circle that I hang out with, or I like, you know, like I go out with. But to change that, it takes a lot, just because you don't trust other people, and especially with everything going down in the world, and like people being like two-faced and stuff like that, it's hard to trust. But yeah, I like my small circle, and I do plan to keep it that way. But don't be scared to say hi, you know, like I'm always here. I don't bite. Okay, next assumption I have is, are you dating Danny or Christian? And Danny and Chris are good friends of mine. Probably Danny, me and Danny like really like, I mean, it's like a what's up, like, hey, like we don't really hang out. But me and Chris, I get why people are thinking that I'm dating Chris, is because whenever I do go to El Paso, that's the person I hang out with. I hang out with him and Brian a lot. But I feel like a lot more people know Chris because of Danny. But yeah, I'm not dating any of them. I do see Chris a lot more though. He's like basically the one that shows me around and parties with me and puts up with me when I'm over there. But yeah, my favorite assumption, because it's probably true, you are mean but sensitive. And I am probably like the meanest. I am not mean, but I can be. I pretend to be tough, and I am probably tough, but I'm probably like the most crybaby ever. I could cry. I cry for a lot of things, and I feel like if I'm mean to you and you're mean back, I feel like I will cry. That has happened. I try to be all tough, like let's start arguing, whatever, and then I'm like over here crying already because I'm getting the same energy back. You could ask my ex. It's funny though, because you really see like a little girl, like not even a little girl, but like my dad even says like, you're like this like big, and like you're like, have you ever seen chihuahuas, how they're so little but they're so mean? Yes, well my dad describes me like that. But I'm not mean, I promise, but I am very, very sensitive. I feel a lot and I have a lot of emotion. So yeah, I am very sensitive, but I could also be very, very mean at the same time. Next assumption is that you will be successful in life. And honestly guys, that's all I ever prayed for. That's all I ever wished for. That's all I put my head into. I want to be successful in life. I want to be somebody, not just on here, but just like, even if it's not on here on YouTube, like I just want to be successful in life. I want to be good. I want to be set. I want to leave my daughter with a good amount of things. I don't want her to ever have to worry about anything, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us parents could relate. I want her to be set in life. I just want her to be worry-free. I want her to be herself without having to worry, okay, if I don't do this, then how am I gonna do this? If I don't sacrifice this, then how am I gonna do this? Like, I want her to be able to be like, hey, I wanna do this and I'm able to, so I'm gonna go for it. But yeah, that's why I wanna be successful in life. I also wanna give back to my parents. I wanna give back to the people that have helped me. I just want to give back. Next assumption about me is you get your shit done and you're grateful. And this is very true. I am always getting it done. Whatever I put myself into, whatever I have to do, I will get it done no matter what. I don't like giving up. I don't like leaving something unfinished. So I will get it done. And I'm a very, very grateful person. Like I said, I'm very emotional, and most of the time I end up crying a lot because of the things that happen in my life, of how grateful I am. I don't know how else to explain myself. I already want to start crying. I don't know if y'all hear my voice, but I'm very grateful for many things, everything, basically even just waking up in the morning. I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm a very grateful person. You will do something for me and I will always be grateful. You will give me the smallest gift. I will always be grateful. I have always been a grateful person. My parents raised me to be a grateful person. Another assumption that caught my eye is you don't know how to fight. Not to brag, and it's something that I'm not proud of, but I have been in a couple fights, and that was a couple of years ago. Most of the fights that I have been in, or probably all of the fights that I have been in, I have not gotten anything done to me. There was one that I probably had like a chipote right here, and it was because one of the girl's exes, which I was hanging out with, which was why the problem started, grabbed me, or I think it was one of his friends actually. I don't know if it was him or one of his friends, grabbed me and she was on the loose. And that's why I hate that whenever two females are fighting, do not grab them. Let them do, unless you're a cop, of course, but if they're fighting, do not get in between them, because you're gonna get this girl, the other one's on the loose, and the other one is probably gonna like beat her up. You don't know what she's gonna do, but she only like kind of like swung, and that was after us like fighting and fighting and fighting. Like we could do a story time, guys, about that, but yeah, like if I know how to fight, I know how to fight. And I think me being raised by boys, I think that I was raised by boys, and that's why I know how to fight. I was basically around dudes all the time, because it's 5 of us, 2 of us are girls, but the other girl was very, very little at the time, like probably like a baby, like a newborn baby, when I was already like growing up. So next assumption that I have here is it's hard to take you on a date. And that is very true, guys. I am not looking to date right now, and I am not looking to get taken on dates or taken care of or anything like that. So I feel like that is very true. You will go through a lot to get me to go on a date with you. Not because I'm being stuck up, not because I want to play hard to get, but just because that is not in my mind right now. That is not on my time. I don't have the time for all that right now. Like, my main focus is my daughter. My main focus is me getting to my goals, accomplishing my goals. So that is a very, very true assumption. Next assumption I have is you are a fighter. And just like I said earlier, guys, I have been involved in fights, but I might know how to throw some punches, but I am not a fighter. I don't tolerate disrespect though, but I have been learning to not even let that get to me anymore, because you can't just solve problems, or that you can't solve those type of problems with fighting. It's better to ignore them and not get in trouble, because obviously I do not want to go to jail for fighting for something really, really dumb that I could have avoided. So I am not a fighter, but I do know how to defend myself. Next assumption I have right here is sweet soul but spicy. Soy mexicana, and if that's not spicy enough, I don't know what is. I feel like a lot of us, that's not an excuse, but I feel like a lot of us Hispanic women are very, very spicy. We have our little spice, but it's always healthy or always good to to keep it low, not to be exaggerated on it, not to be all crazy and use, oh, I'm Hispanic or I'm Mexican, that's why I'm like this. No, it's always good to keep it at a good level. Am I a sweet soul? I could be the most caring person, I could be the most sweetest person, but just don't get on my bad side, guys. I don't really pull that side out a lot, but I could be the sweetest person that you could ever meet. Just treat me right. This is a very dirty one, but I am gonna throw it on here just to spice things up. I'd say the head game fire, my honest opinion. And honestly, I don't go around doing that, honestly. I feel like only certain people deserve to have that side of you, not being boring or anything, but I'm not also trying to be around. But, I mean, her dad that I was with forever told me it was fire, so I validate, I prove, I know. So if it was approved on that side, I am pretty sure it's true. Next assumption I have right here is you are a virgin. Yo soy. I am. How did you know that? I'm seeing myself to marriage. I don't know where that 7-year-old came from, honestly. I think she's just my roommate. She just came out of nowhere and like was like, hey bro, you gotta let me live with you. Like, I need your help. I need to be your roomie. And I was like, yes, let's become besties. Like, let's go. JK. Obviously, I am not a virgin. Next assumption I have right here is you are consistent with YouTube and fitness, you speak your mind, and you are fire. Thank you very much to that person, because that person was throwing facts, not assumptions, facts. I try to be as consistent as I can on YouTube. Of course, life will throw things at you, and I have had those things happen to me, but I don't stay off of YouTube that long. I want to keep being consistent. I want to keep doing what I love. In fitness, oh honey, you cannot pay me $1 million to miss the gym. Like, well, maybe, depends. Just kidding. I try to be as consistent with my fitness as possible, just because I like I said, I don't like giving up. I like achieving my goals, and I'm a very, very dedicated person. Next assumption I have right here is that you are high maintenance. Excuse me, I had to burp. That was gross. But honestly, I feel like before the gym, I was way more high maintenance than I am right now. I would always be getting my nails done. I would always be getting my eyebrows done. I would always be getting my toes done, my hair done, everything, literally everything, even my eyelashes. But that stopped for many reasons. My nails stopped a lot because I started like getting more into the gym, and I love long nails, like super, super long nails. Like, I can't even close my hand nails. And that was getting in between me lifting and like doing my exercises and stuff. So I stopped that. I rather get gains than nails, honestly. And I was hurting them too much at the gym. Like, since they were so long, like literally anything would hurt them. And then I stopped doing my eyebrows so much because, and my toes, because whenever I would go do my nails, I would go do everything else. My hair, I don't consider myself high maintenance anymore, and I didn't even consider myself high maintenance before, because that's not the person I am. But I mean, I guess social media shows another side of you, like, you know, but I guess I understand why y'all said that. Next assumption I have is that you're moving to El Paso soon. No guys, I don't think I would ever move to El Paso just because there's nothing for me to do there. I do like visiting my friends, but other than that, other than visiting my friends and like chilling with them, like going out with them, stuff like that, there's nothing else for me to do there. I haven't seen El Paso that like that. I need to like go there and enjoy the cities. My problem with cities wherever I go is that I don't have enough time to actually do other things and like explore. I've never been that person, and like I always go what I'm supposed to do, and that's it. So I need to learn to give myself time and actually explore the cities I'm going to. That way I get to see it. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever move to El Paso because, like I said, I mean, my friends could come visit me, you know? Next assumption I have is your body is real. Thank you for assuming that. Thank you very much. Thank you, because low-key everybody says a lot of stuff. The only thing not real on my body is my boobs. I had a breast augmentation. It's gonna be 3 years in June. And yeah, so I guess my body's not real, but that's literally the only thing that I have plastic. And I honestly wouldn't change it because I'm a strong believer in do what makes you happy. No matter what people say. If you want to add boobs, if you want to add butt, if you want to add anything to your body, do it to a point where it's healthy, not because you have like you hate your body and like really bad and like not in a healthy way you want to get plastic surgery. But if you're doing it in a healthy way and you just want to improve here and there, like it will make you happy, like your confidence will grow up, like do it. So yeah, my boobs, I got my boobs not for anybody. A lot of people think that you get plastic surgery to please other people, but I had always wanted boobs like since I started developing, and I was like, hey, my friends have boobs and I don't have boobs. What happened? I always told myself and I always told my mom I was gonna do this, and literally my confidence went from here to like boom, the roof. I feel so much better about me, but it's something that made me happy, you know? It's something that I did to make me happy. So yeah, that's the only plastic thing that you will find here. Next assumption I have is, sorry, I was reading too. I bet you're wifey type, but he said a word that I don't want to say. Guys don't know how to appreciate a queen at her finest. And I've probably had one relationship where I was appreciated and I was like happy and everything, and like I've had other relationships where I thought I was happy and they turned out to be nothing but lies, nothing but disappointments and all that stuff. So yeah, guys don't know how to treat me. I feel like nowadays everything consists of lies and other lives, living other lives, lying, disappointment, and all that stuff. So that's one of the main reasons why I stay away from dating. I push that to the side because I've been disappointed, and honestly I don't have feelings anymore, I think. So I'm not gonna put myself or another person in an ugly situation where I can't afford to give you that affection or that time or love or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like guys don't know how to treat a woman anymore, and that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next assumption I have is that you get triggered very quickly. I could honestly guess. I'm not gonna lie. Little things trigger me. Like I said, I'm learning not to like let little things trigger me. But if you're trying to make me mad and you're probably my friend, you probably already know how to get me mad. That will you can literally switch it, like turn it on and off. Like you could know how to get me from 0 to 100 real quick. Next assumption I have is you love muscle on guys. I honestly, so there was a time where I was into dad bods, but I started going to the gym more, and honestly started seeing like big dudes, and there's something about a guy being able to carry you without no hesitation, without struggling, that gets me. Like, please pick me up. Next assumption I have is you are humble. And honestly, I'm probably the most humble person that you will ever come across, because my parents, well, my dad came from basically nothing, and my mom was a girl that got everything she wanted. Totally opposite. But I don't know, I always saw my dad's family and how my dad talks about growing up, and I guess that's where my humble side comes from, my gratefulness comes from. Next assumption I have is you love to travel. I do love to travel. You will see me out as much as I can. I want to travel to other countries, but obviously COVID has put a little stopper right there. And I had told myself before this started, I had already told myself this is going to be my year where I get to travel and I get to go places that I've never been before. My family, we didn't really travel, go places for like vacation and stuff like that. But I do plan to do that, and do that with my daughter, wherever we could go together and stuff like that, wherever I could take her. But that's my goal, to travel and get to know different countries, different cities in this world. Next assumption I have is that we have to get into the NFL or NBA before we slide into the DMs. Guys, first of all, I don't know where y'all got this from. Y'all are hilarious. But no, you don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be famous to get into my DMs. But to get my attention, you're probably not gonna get it, just because, like I said, it's not my main focus right now. It's something I don't want to do right now. I don't have time for it, and I feel like if I talk to somebody, or I even like give them a chance to, I feel like I will be getting their hopes up, and that's something I don't want to do. Yeah, like I just want to focus on myself. Like, yes, we could be friends. Yes, we could like not hang out, because I rarely hang out with anybody. I literally don't even hang out with anybody. I barely see my friends. Probably like twice a month. My best friends, I barely do see them. Like, honestly, like my best friends could even tell you I don't even see them. And it's just like I have so much other stuff to be doing that my intentions of dating or anybody sliding into my DMs with intentions of doing that doesn't, yeah, like I try to avoid all that. So if you want to be friends, we could be friends, but if you're trying to be something more than friends, don't get mad at me when I don't respond like that, you know? But no, you don't have to be on any of that to slide into my DMs. Next assumption I have is that you are from Houston, and no, I am not from Houston. And ever since my Instagram started growing, I was going to Houston a lot, so I know why y'all are saying that. But I am from San Antonio, Texas, born and raised here, and I don't even think I would be living in Houston. Beautiful city, but I don't see myself living there. And last but not least, assumption for today is that you can down a bottle of tequila without any help. I love tequila. Me and tequila are besties. I would pick tequila over any other liquor, but I cannot down a bottle. I feel like I will die if I ever do that, and I'm trying to live. I'm trying to enjoy life. So you won't see me doing that anytime soon. Alright guys, and that is all for today. That is all for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell right next to it to get notified every single time I do upload a new video. And I will see y'all next week.